Buonasera a tutti. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? And we are officially live. The classic Serie recap, 11 p.m. Eastern time. I'm sorry, but sometimes I got to do it at this time. Let me know if you can hear me because I'm in the bedroom. You know, the internet connection doesn't seem perfect. Seems like it's working, and we are ready to go. So smash your likes, subscription, leave your comments down below because we are going to talk about the crazy Serie weekend. All right, of course, we're going to start off with Juventus, my take on Napoli, and all this referee and the drama going on in Serie in general. Ragazzi, pump your seatbelt, enjoy the ride because I got lots to say. And I don't know about you guys, you know me, when it comes to refs, pretty much I don't say too much. But now, one after another, boy, ti smonta, you know? Ti smonta un po' I sentimatri. So I'm just really sick and tired of what's going on, and enough, it's enough. You know what I mean? Yes, we can all agree on that Juventus, they play good, but they don't seem to capitalize. They don't seem to score. And that's the thing. You can play good, but so many missed chances, it's unbelievable. Like, I just have no words to say. And it's the second time. The first time we lost with Lazio, okay, and we almost lost yesterday. So I don't know what to tell you, boys. I'm really fed up, if you ask me, because this is not acceptable. This is not acceptable on which way shall we perform, but we got some business to take off. Es stupido. Just want to double check here. Just double checking, but I think it's a late night for everybody. So yeah. So where should we start? Shall we? You know, classic 4-3-2-1. He puts Kun Miners at the left back. You know, you got Jonathan David in front. Thoughts on Jonathan David? Once again, he misses. You know, he gets scared. It's the same thing he did last week against Parma. He had his opportunity, then he passes to Bremer, which luckily Bremer scored. Like yesterday, Bremer did not score. Luckily, Kalulu scored at the last minute to finish up 2-2. But, you know, and then our defense, like Di Gregorio, is he a goalie for Juventus? I don't know. You ask me. Because me personally, I don't know. This guy continues to do mistakes or mistakes. It is unbelievable. You know, Locatelli played well. I give you that. Yes, we can say the first goal it caused by him and Cambiaso. But I'm not gonna put too much merda on Locatelli. Can we all agree on that Locatelli, played well? You know, he puts the green and everything. Can we all agree on that? You guys ask me in the chat. But honestly speaking, boys, I don't know what else to tell you. I even forgot to score the first goal from Juventus. See, my brain is at La La Land. It's unbelievable. Funny enough, Kumaris did score, but it was offside, of course. But nobody talks about that PK from Cabal. We see the same situation with Napoli. They barely touch the guy, and he gets a PK. The guy hits Cabal really badly, and it's not a PK. Like, what are we doing here? You guys ask me? I don't know, man. This is getting a little bit too much. We can say Poga is doing a good job. Thanks to him, 2 assists, 2 goals. Can we agree on that one? But we should have won this game. Like we almost lost in home with the Lazio that hasn't been playing well. And they played with Grinta yesterday. Their counterattack at the second half, it was unbelievable. But speaking of that, let me see, because I did forget who scored. The second one was what's his name? Kalulu, correct? Now, if I can get the scores here, it's my internet, as you know, it is veramente una cagata. So, zoom me up if anyone is there. I will continue on. And it's Sunday. So 1 second, because I can't remember who scored the Lazio game. No, I want Sunday, Such. Grande Antonio, buonasera. How's it going, Antonio? What are your thoughts about this game? I'm just trying to find the results because I can't remember who scored. Okay, hold on a second here. Oh my God. Salulu, okay. Yeah, Gustav is Isakan on Lazio. Yeah, and Weston McKennie, of course, scored. Okay, I forgot about that. How can you forget about Weston McKennie? Antonio, la partita di ieri Juve-Lazio era una minchiata. Why is that, Antonio? Why was a minchiata? Because of the referee or we play like crap? Explain why, Antonio. I agree with you. We should win this game, but man, too much. It's not acceptable. It is not acceptable. And I don't know what to tell you guys, but we cannot put the blame on Spalletti. The bigger problem, the bigger issue that we didn't bring a striker. Now I know Vlahovic is there, was there yesterday. He was looking on the scenes, but really, you think Vlahovic is going to resolve the problem? I know everybody's barking up that poor David, but it's not only David the problem. Let's be real. Cambiasso, Coop Miners need to go. Uh, Look, I tell it 50-50, but he did a little mistake. Okay, he did a big boo-boo. But in reality, guys, the whole team, they're damaged. But if you don't bring the players on time, amici belli, uh, Spalletti can do so much. So I don't know what to tell you, boys. So it's because they got to do something in the summer. And even Gianni Bazzarino was saying today there might be a risk if they don't bring that quality player that Spalletti wants, because he did want Icardi. Remember, with Napoli, he had Osimhen, and that's why they won the Scudetto that year. So they got to do something about it, or else non va bene. Non va bene. Let's continue on. Just one secondo. I'm having people message me all the time that I'm doing something. They're still good, right? So that's all I have to say. Can't be banned by yesterday's game. Let's just hope we beat Merda on Saturday. Well, let's hope so, Antonio. Are we going to beat Merda? I would love to beat those Bacalas, but if we play like this, it's true they haven't been beating the top teams. But, bro, poi mi segna la croce qua perché because if we play like how we're playing, I don't know, man. I don't know. And they're on their way up to the Scudetto, so at least Milan does some damage. Because yesterday, 5-0. Yes, there were bad calls from the referees. If you ask me, for me, that wasn't offside. But even though, if they given that goal for Sassuolo, Inter will still be beating. Now this rumor going around with Inter, of course, about Di Marco, one of the best players, and this and that, baby, boo boo. Like, come on, man. Let's calm down. Let's calm down, shall we? Can we all just calm down with Inter? We gotta wait and see. Good on Kivu. Remember, Kivu has a Sociedad around him that is doing good things. In our end, they're barely helping Spalletti. Like yesterday, after the PK that not given to Cabal, where was our Sociedad? You ask me. We hear from Maroto complaining about the referees. We hear from Adiel complaining about the referees. We hear from every president, all right? Then, once again, who does the talking? Back in the day, Allegri. Then Motta. Then Tudor. And now Spalletti saying his piece about the situation. But Elkan and Signor Cannoli, un cazzo. So, can I really complain about the ref? If the Sociedad doesn't care, why should I? One sec, I got Anthony. Okay, let's put this. I still gotta learn how to work. The Scudetto is not won in February, so Interista can get too cocky right now. In February, so Interista can't get too cocky right now. Why you say that? Because you have your Interisti bugging you? So far, I have nobody. I think they're learning their lesson on my end, but I get your point. But we got to see on Saturday if Juventus can do some damage. If Inter still can be qualified for the Scudetto because they haven't been beating the top teams. So we'll wait and see. But my fear is after what we witnessed yesterday with Juventus, if we play like that, Inter can cause us some damage. Because if we lose with Atalanta, for sure we might lose with these Baccalas. I hope not, because you know me. I want to see those Baccalas a casa, io godo e a casa Inter, so you guys can hear me just giving to those guys. Because you definitely want to see the game, the video after the game, right? When I just give it to those Baccalas. You definitely want to see that, don't you? So let's get into some. Let's hope we can win and let's hope to make the magic happen, boys. That is all I can say. Nothing much and nothing special to say, my fellow Paesans. Comunque, buonasera, Anthony. I saw your comment before, but I'm still new with this new stream, so yeah, which I don't mind it. Better than StreamYard, but I just can't wait to buy the computer. Now, let's get into the players. Let's start with Juventus, and then we can touch on. Let's do this because the stupid thing is not working on the Lazio players because I was really impressed about Lazio for some reason. Let's make something professional and nice. So Juventus Lazio. Yeah, I get it. I just want to see. Sorry, guys. When you don't have the things on your side, everything goes into Papagallo. Personal. Okay, this is not acceptable. 1 second, Antonio. I'll be right back to you. I'm trying to find something, but we'll get in. Just shoot up the the question, guys. Okay, the ratings. Yes. Can I see the players' ratings? That's what I need. If you can give it to me, start. Okay, what about Lazio? Okay, we got the vote and everything. Then we can get in some news. Allora. I was impressed by uh, uh, um how you call that guy? Sorry. Isak of Lazio during the game. I was impressed too, speaking about that guy, because I keep on forgetting his name. But even the last game with against Juventus, he did pretty good, man. So speaking about Isak, he got 7. Then Cancelleri. You guys hear me? My internet connection or not working properly. So let me know if you guys hear me. So hold on a second, boys. Let me see how can I got a comment from Antonio. Can I put Antonio? Okay, can you see me? Okay, Rino, you think McKinney will renew and Spalletti? That's a good question, Antonio. That is really a good question. Okay, my opinion on this one, with McKinney, I think he will, because every year there's always talks in this guy that he's playing somewhere else, that he wants to go somewhere else, but that never happened, if you ask me. Which McKinney so far he's been proving. Spalletti, like I said at the beginning, I don't know if you hear me in the beginning, Antonio. It's been pretty bad. Well, I mean, oh, you can hear me? Anthony, thank you very much. Just double checking. Because the question is, are they going to give the players that Spalletti wants? It's like I said, even Gianni Bazzarini said the same thing. Like I said last week, I had Juventina attack me. Oh, why are you saying this, Rino? This and that. No, I'm not trying to jinx it whatsoever. He's already not impressed of the players that eh, he needed. They didn't bring. All right, number one. And we can hear from his press conference. Like he's doing the best out of these players. We see Locatelli. We see Kelly doing a good job. McKennie. But like I said, he wanted Icardi, then that didn't happen. The other strikers that were linked, that didn't happen. So they better provide him some players or else Mr. Spalletti, for me, he'll leave. It's this Sociedad, I don't know about you, Antonio, it's been pathetic. Now, moving on to the next about Isaacin. I did not forget that. Anthony, thank you for letting me know that you can hear me because I'm looking on here. Sorry, my internet connection isn't bad, but I have to do it on here. So let's go through the Juventus players, the votes. De Gregorio, 5. No, De Gregorio, 3, in my opinion. Kalulu, 7. Bremer, 6. I can't complain with Bremer. Kuhn Minor 6. Really, Kuhn Minor 6. Hello, Kuhn Minor 6. Ma, what are you talking about? Kuhn Minor that deserves a 2. Guys in the chat, do you agree on that? Sorry. Who else? Where are bullshit talk? Cambiasso 5.5. Well, really, Cambiasso, for me, 3. Cambiasso. He did play good at the first half, but at the moment I say that he plays good, joga alla Kagamugats. Where are we here? Why did it went? Sorry, guys. You see, my brain is in La La Land. So we were at Cambiasso. Polga, 6.5. And you know what? I like that guy. That guy has grinta, and he's a good player, in my opinion. He did pretty good for himself, and 6.5 is more than worth it. But that's funny. Look at Tilly 5. Then you put Kum Miners 6. Like, look, I tell you, I only did one little mistake. So I don't understand this. Like, ma stanno ubriachi questi qua. Boh, I have no idea. Maybe a 6, look, I tell you, but he did one mistake. Like, the passes were beautiful. Like, he did a wonderful job on the other note. Turam 5.5. Yeah, he got less than Turam. Cabal 5.5. Wrong. Segrova 6.6. Are you kidding me? I don't know, man. This is not acceptable. He wasn't too bad yesterday, but still, I don't know. Then moving on, going to the Lazio players, as Anthony said on the chat here about what's that guy's name? Kadalti Isaacin. He got 7. He played good. Provoda 6.5. Marusic 6. Gira 6.5. Provsgard 6. Pedro 7. I think Pedro deserves more. He did score that goal, the first one. Bastardo. Cancellieri 6. Maldini. How much did Maldini get? 6. I didn't even recognize Maldini, if you ask me. Not a chance. Okay, let's go to the comments because it's being there. Anthony, I'm hearing that Newcastle are evaluating Tonali. Okay, for 90 and 150. So if they want offers around those figures, do you think El Kabul will be willing to No, I don't think so. At that price, no. This is the thing, Anthony. They said they wanted to save money to get Tonali, you know, uh, save money for the winter, which it happened. I know in January Mercado, not all of us could have a good Mercado, but man, uh, they're saying they're trying to save money for the summer, and these rumors are saying about uh, Tonali. But with Komoli, Elkan, I doubt it's going to happen. We get something big. At least a miracle happens that, at least for me, then people in the chat, you tell me yours. But, there's always a but. As long there's some miracle happening that we should just, like some new entry of the Sociedad, then maybe we can see something big. Speaking of Cum Miners, I would say deserves a 3 for the Lazio game. Well, yeah. How can it be more than Locatelli? Locatelli deserves more the point, the vote than Cum Miners. Like, I think these guys are smoking beve troppo vino. Huh? I just don't get it. I don't get it, boys. If you ask me. Moving on. So today we saw Roma winning, which they have still the same points as us. So if we go on here, okay, let me do this. Serie, but we are still close, but table. Yeah, so at this moment, guys, Inter's at 58, Milan 50, Napoli 49, which they didn't deserve those 3 points, if you ask me. We'll touch on Napoli, okay? Keep on rolling. Then Juventus 46, unfortunately, and Roma winning today are at 46. But Roma's at fifth, and Juventus is at come si chiama? Fourth. So yeah, I didn't watch the game. I watched a little bit, then I fell asleep. Marlon is looking like a good signing for Roma so far. Yeah, I didn't watch the game, but the other games I saw about that guy, he has grinta. So yeah, 2-0 they beat Cagliari, which is funny. Cagliari didn't show nothing. Like the first half I saw about Cagliari, they were sleeping. But then against Juventus, they played the game of their lifetime, which apparently they beat us. So we cannot see nothing. But just to tell you. Then moving on. Okay, let me find the matches. Thoughts about the Napoli game against Genoa. Okay, I just won. Match day 25, correct? The next games. I'm just trying to find, just continue on. I did not forget by you guys. Don't mind me. Okay. Como, Fiorentina, Lazio, Atalanta. Okay, I got it. We'll look at this after. So, thoughts about the Napoli game? Was it robbery? Funny, one of my paisans told me, I can't wait to see your analysis, Rino, because the Napoli game was a scam. Really. I had my opportunity to watch it later. I can say that Genoa deserved the win, but Napoli, did they deserve the win? What kind of call was that at the end? We don't get a call, which that was for me a PK with Kabab. The player really hurt him. But Napoli, of course, zero, una cagata. Like he barely touches him. Vergara did not deserve the penalty versus Exactly. He barely touches him. Like, are you kidding me? Is that a PK? Then they call us cheaters. But it seems like to me, by having the Marotta League, now we got to the ADL League. Like, honestly, man. Genoa showed a lot of grinta versus Napoli. Yes, that's what I'm trying. That's what I just said. Me and you, Anthony, we said the exact same things. You know that guy Malinowski in Colombo plays very well, but Napoli, you know, yes, they have the grinders like Hoyland, McTominay, but they couldn't score. At least they had that gift at the end. So I don't know what to tell you, boys, but man, eh, this you know me. I don't like to talk about the rest too much. Like even against Juve, I did not say not that much. I did say we deserved to lose because even with that PK, we still would have lost. Because don't tell me that Atalanta did not play well, but one after another. Now I'm gonna be surprised to see Milan because Milan they've been having a lot of luck with the refs, if you ask me. So, guys, I can't wait to see on what because every game either they have a PK or they have favors with the refs. But it is very bad. Even one of my friends from Italy, yeah, Bedri in Italia, fa schifo. But then you talk with Premier League fans, they say, you know, that it's worse there too. Then you talk with the Spanish boys, it's worse there too. So I don't know. Colombo has become a proven goal scorer at Genoa under De Rossi. Well, yeah, wasn't he playing at Monza, if I believe? That kid is showing grinta, man. Hopefully, it benefits him in the future. Well, it's good to see some good young Italian talent, which today I heard Bartisaghi is going to the national team and Miretti. So I think it's a good thing. I think Bartisaghi from Milan, Anthony, I just found out today. I'm pretty sure you saw that on my Instagram. Referee in Italy overall has to change. Do you follow the other leagues, Anthony? Chat. Answer to this uh, a question. Does is the referee, is it only bad in Italy or it's even bad elsewhere too? Answer this question, and I'll continue on because Anthony here, he's always on top. He played at Lecce and Monza. Yeah, I remember him at Monza, not Lecce. Thank you, because it's completely pathetic. I have a friend of mine, he's a referee, and he said it. Those are rules, yes, but when it comes to Juve, it never gets called these calls. But the other teams, they get called right away. You know, the VAR wasn't open on Cabal, but then the VAR was open at Napoli with, what's that referee's name? Shit. I hate that guy. Marsara or something. So I don't know. Uh, I have to look who was that referee, but my iPad has been weird. Grande Silvio, buonasera. Wow, isn't it 11 at your time? Well, welcome to the channel. Sorry I couldn't do it early, but I did promise you all I was going to do the famous Serie recap with your Paesano Matchday 24 recap. Put a like, subscribe, please share, and let's rock and roll. Bim boom bim, bada bim bada boom. Oh sole mio, bada ba ba. A casa Inter, I hope so. Forza Juve, amore mio. Oh sole, preghiamo il Dio. Please, let's win against Inter. Se no, è finita. Now, Anthony, I heard a lot of complaints from the Premier League fans about refereeing England. Well, I heard that too, but we cannot say theirs worse or Italy's worse. speaking with Titans, they say it is bad, as we see. But then talking to my friend that is a referee, uh, these rules are really pathetic. So I guess in every country we have an issue. We just have to accept reality. But when it's too much, boys, if you ask me. Now, let's get into the predictions. Then I want to touch on the latest of the Azzurri. Because as I said, Bartisaghi has got called, and Miretti, which I'm happy to see. So we can see some young guns playing. Now, the next game is on the 13th, correct? The 13th is on Friday. So let's start with these predictions. Okay, guys in the chat, I will start with Milan, Pisa Milan, and we'll continue on with the questions whatsoever. I'll try to find your questions. Like, this is a new app, boys. It is driving me nuts. You know, I can't wait to buy a computer, but it is manageable. Let me see if I miss anyone here on the chat besides Silvio. Oh, Silvio's here. Okay. He was the only one that sent the last. Let me double check here before I continue on. Guys, click these likes, subscriptions, bing, boom, bing, bada, bing, bada, boom. And let's do some predictions. It's a quiet night tonight, but I try to make the best of it. And I'm glad all of you coming. Anthony, my man, thank you for coming. Silvio, hopefully see you more often. It's always a pleasure. Antonio, El Grande, always a pleasure to see you. Pisa Milan. Guys, what do you think? Who's going to win? I will say, I know last time they tied with Pisa. It's in home in Pisa, I believe, or they're doing somewhere else. I will say, I think Milan, because they haven't been losing. I'll give a 1-0 for Milan. A goal from Rafael Leao. Guys on the chat, what do you think? While you guys do that, let me find that who was the name of that referee, Massar or something. Okay, Matchday 24. Before you guys decide the prediction, because I got it in my head, I just want to. Verona, okay. Genoa, Napoli. Davide Massa, that bastardo. That was the referee, boys. Davide Massa. Vaffanculo. That guy's a bastardo. He does a lot of mistakes. È un brutto interista. You know, terrible, very terrible, if you ask me. So, I don't know, boys. I get really pissed off with these things. Silvio says 2-1 Milan. Okay. Hold on a second, boys. It's hard for me to see the comments here. I accept to get 3 points versus Pisa away, especially with 10 days rest. Milan 2, okay. You're going for 2-0, I say 1-0. Okay. Hold on a second. I'm trying. So you said 2-1 Milan. Mamma mia, see this. Milan 2-1. Okay, sorry. Not happy with this. I'm gonna change your app. Mi sta facendo arrabbiare, pezzo di merda. I can't even see the comments here. Like, really? This is ridiculous. Anyways, moving on. Moving on. I just go on the top teams, and then yeah. So Milan, Pisa. What about Como and Fiorentina? They're playing at home. Fiorentina are at risk to be Serie B, it looks like, because they're 18th place. So for Fiorentina, I'm going for 2-0 Como. What about you? I thought to call out Como because Como is a good team. So We'll wait and see. Do you guys think Fiorentina is going to be how you call it in Serie B? We have a special guest here, the man himself, Mr. Roberto Cabrone. Forza Milan, dai cazzo. Well, I gave you a 1-0 for Milan against Pisa. What about you? Your boy Anthony said 2-0. Siete una vergogna. Roberto, Milan, cacca. Rawr, rawr. This guy, you know what he does? Every time Juventus lose or something, he has to give me a hard time. Then you see my son at the background laughing his head. Oh my god, this guy. He's unbelievable. Como Fiorentina, you say. Okay, let me see if I can do this. Can I somehow post it from here? Okay, so Forza Milan, all right. Okay, Roberto says 2-0. Okay, hold on a second, boys. We'll make it fancy here. You laugh, you bastard. You actually believe 2-0. Okay. If Roberto says so, then Anthony says 2-2. I'm going for a 1-0 Juventus. Well, we'll touch on Juventus. If I can. Okay, Como 1-1. I say 2-0 Como. Okay, continue on, boys. I'm sorry, these comments are driving me nuts. Okay, speaking of Juventus, hold on a second. What about Lazio Atalanta? You think Lazio is going to beat Atalanta? I would say no, because Atalanta, they beat Cremonese 2-0, I believe. So I will say a big no. 2-0 for Atalanta, even though Lazio beat us yesterday, but doesn't mean shit. As for Juventus, Inter against Juventus, I am going. This is a tough one. Because if we play like we played against Lazio, I don't know. I'm going to be biased. I don't believe we're going to win. But last time we got close with Tudor. Now we got Spalletti. Hope we can make the magic happen. So I am going 1-0 for Juventus. You guys in the chat. Anthony says 2-2. Guys in the chat. But I still have a bad feeling with Inter Juventus, even though they haven't been winning against the top teams. Then let's move on. Let's find Napoli. Who of those bucklers playing? Napoli? Aha! Napoli Roma. Okay, Roberto. 1-1, I think Fiorentina will stun Como. I have a feeling, and Juve with Inter 2-1. So you're saying Inter winning, you bastardo? Huh? Is that what you said, right? And Juve with Inter 2-1. 2-1 for Juve or 2-1 for Inter? Sorry, Roberto. Okay, I say 1-0 for Juve. Then, like I said, I can be biased. So, but what about Napoli Roma? Huh? Napoli Roma. I'm going to go 2-0 for Roma. Hey, a casa Napoli. I hope there won't be another scandal because these referees. Okay, Juve winning. Your thoughts on the referees? You always complain about the referees on your end. What are your thoughts on yesterday's game with Juventus and Napoli, Roberto? Go ahead. Anthony. 1-2. Okay, I say 2-0 Roma. See, me, Anthony, think alike. He's a Milanista, I'm a Juventino, but we think alike. I say 2-0, but you said 2-1. Then besides that, yeah, that's about it for predictions, boys. I'm just going to touch in a little bit about Gattuso because he called up Bartasaghi, De Miretti, but guys in the chat, We are 45 minutes in the live. I'll give another 10 minutes. So if you guys want, leave the Io Goldo section. I haven't put it on my screen yet because I still need to learn this bacala here, this new stream. So I'm glad everybody's here. I know it's a quiet night, but whatever. All that matters is having fun. I can do lives as much as I can. So yeah, let's see. It's a bunch of bullshit with the refs in Serie, with VAR too. Too much controversy. Yeah, but like I said, you had help too a lot, Roberto. But with Juventus, the PK that's supposed to be given a Cabal, you think that was a PK? But what about Napoli? Let's be real. Napoli, that was a weak call. And Juventus, I think they deserve more for PK. And you know me, I don't talk about the rest too much. So, especially that rigore. Okay, hold on a second. Come on. Especially that rigore for Napoli at the end versus Genoa. What a joke. Okay, now you agree with me. Yeah, that was a completely joke. Like he barely touches him. And yesterday, Cabal got really hurt after Kumina score, which was an offside. Uh, I just don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. Moving on, let's continue with Anthony. I'm looking through my computer because it's hard to see here. I've been saying for a while that Bartesacchi deserves a call up with the Azzurri. You think Ricci will be call up? I'm happy that Miretti been call up. So if you put Locatelli too, if he doesn't do a own goal, Locatelli. But I don't know, Miretti, how he's going to do good under Gattuso, eh? Yes, 1000% you should have get 2 points, two PKs at that game. Well, at least we agree something, Roberto. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I don't know, man. It's a really mess. We're gonna see lots. I'm pretty sure. I am pretty sure we're gonna see a lot with Inter, Juve, and be careful, Napoli, Roma. That's gonna be a lot of controversy there. There's gonna be a lot of shit because, like I said, the Marotta League exists and that DL League now exists. Bartesaghi and Gabbia and Angel went for dinner with Gattuso. Oh, but Gabbia, he hasn't been called up yet. What about Richie? I haven't heard. But Bartesaghi, yes. We're probably going to see the confirmation this week. Because in 1 month, boys, hoping to do the watch along for these playoffs. Because I'm telling you, if we end up losing, it's going to be the watch along most watchable. Because when they got knocked out with Macedonia, I was at the beginning of the YouTube world. I did a live on my Facebook. I went, we're wild. I hope they win. If they win, it's gonna be beautiful. I'm hoping to do something special on that. So stay tuned. Hopefully I can move out here as soon as possible and yeah, we'll make things happen. So guys, um, I think that pretty much that's it. At least if you guys have any other questions, I'll stick around for another 5-10 minutes. I'll look on my iPad here because it's hard for me to see. So if I don't see your comments, boys, okay, Roberto. Either we'll qualify 1-2, baby. We'll qualify the we'll hold on. 1-2, bye bye. I don't know, bro. I hope you're right, but I have a bad feeling, man. I have a really bad feeling about this, if you ask me. So I don't know. The chances are they probably will because we're seeing the money that the tickets are for this tournament in Canada, in Toronto against Canada. It's gonna be wild. So I'm pretty sure FIFA are gonna find their way to let Italy go through, if you ask me, because they need Italy, no matter what. I think Richie will get the call up as well by Gattuso, but no confirmation yet. I heard, but there's no confirmation. As Roberto said, there have been for dinner today. Yes, Verratti too. I heard that too. Would you guys consider Verratti? I don't mind Verratti. I think he will do better than Locatelli. Then he's my Paesano. He's from Abruzzo. I know a lot of people are concerned about Verratti because he's playing at the Selby. But guys, I think he'll manage to help us, if you ask me. So sorry, because I can't see. I heard Gattuso will also consider calling Verratti. Yeah. Yes, sir. That's what I heard too. But if they call him, I'll be more than happy, if you ask me. Anyways, boys, I'm going to shut it down. At least any other comments come along. If not, I will shut it down. Thank you all. Sorry for the internet connection, but I'm just testing it out and just trying this new app, which I like it so far. So, but like my friend said, you need a computer. Yeah, I can't wait to move out, if you ask me. Okay, Roberto. Sorry, Roberto, I'm going to look at it. I would like the call up for Verratti. Why? Because he will be laid back and Tonali will play higher up the bench. True, but let's hope Tonali doesn't get injured and Calafiori. So I'm sure. I'm not sure if Verratti will be useful for Gattuso. Well, you never know. Yes, the wife just showed up. You see? Yeah, I got it. Hold on a second, Roberto. I know you wrote something, but this thing has been a poo-poo. Good job, Rino Z. Thank you very much. Hope to see you more often, my friend. And thank you all. Well, Anthony, I think he'll be useful, as Roberto said. So let's give it a shot. More guys we have, more it's better for the national team. Okay, ragazzi, it is time for me to go. Oh, no, I found a solution with this. Hold on a sec. Trying to learn you. Come on. Slide it down, you. Okay. Thank you all. Please like and subscribe. Maybe on Friday, I'll see what I can do. Hopefully, bring a guest for the pre-Inter Juve game. Then we do a pre-Serie recap again, if you want. And we'll see what happens. Last question. Okay, Roberto, guys in the chat. Last question. Chiesa, yes or no? Bro, if he wants to join, I'm hearing so many reports that he said the latest that he didn't want to join. But if he's welcome, sure. But has he been playing Liverpool? Not really. So I don't know. I don't know. I'll say yes. Good live streaming. Have a good night and Forza Milan. Hey, Forza Juve. Anyways, I want to shut it down. Thank you, Anthony, Roberto, Silvio from Montreal. That is still awake. Even Anthony's still awake. It's almost midnight. Guys, you don't know how much I appreciate you showing up at this time. Thank you so much. It's 11 p.m. It's almost midnight your time, but I really appreciate it. But unfortunately, I can do so much. I wanted to do early, but it didn't work out. So I'll be doing some 8 o'clock, 11 p.m. Eastern time, sometimes 9 p.m. Eastern time, okay? And hopefully Friday we'll do it 9 p.m. Eastern time if I can get this guest. Maybe I can get Anthony from Interworld World. So we had some fun. Grande Silvio, ciao. E sempre Forza Juve, Forza Juve, fino alla fine. E a casa, Inter, merda. We are coming for you, you chooch. Like and subscribe, share, and ci vediamo. Vai you. Bada bim, bada boom.